Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I can't believe it is August. Oh my god, where has the year gone by? And if you're like me, you feel like the year just flew on by. Well, you're not alone. And I feel like as I reflect on these, oh my god, 8 months of the year, I feel like, yeah, the year's gone by so fast, but at the same time, just side note, remember there's still a few months left to the year. In the beginning of the year, we began with a bang, with a kick. We were talking about forming good habits. We spoke about letting go of bad habits so that we could form brand new habits. We spoke about how we could innovate ourselves and be more professional and be prepared and prepare for our careers. And we spoke about goal setting tips. And we also worked on how can we make the most out of this year? Like, what can we do? And how can I, achieve my goals, actually make them a reality without losing encouragement and without, just feeling like a total failure in life? Well, basically, now, fast forward, it's August. If you didn't do a mid-year check-in in June, well, it's okay. You can do one now. And that is the purpose of today's video. We're 2 months past the midpoint of the year, but if you have not done your mid-year check-in, this is the time to reevaluate yourself. And I want to encourage you today to take a moment to pause and have some time of reflection between you to you. Take time to pray and meditate and also seek guidance for like a self-analysis. You can do that through prayer, you can do that through journaling. If you journal, you can look back at what you've journaled and see how you've improved. But before we get into all that, no pressure. This moment is just to see how far have I got from the moment I was like so hyped, setting goals for the new year back in January to now August. I want to encourage you to take one moment and think about at least one thing that you've accomplished these last 8 months. Now, regardless if you accomplished one thing or you're not even done accomplishing that one thing, I want to give you a pat on the back for trying, okay? Give yourself grace. I think that sometimes we're so hard on ourselves because we have this long to-do list of potential unrealistic expectations and things that we hope to accomplish by the end of the year. But in reality, there's just so much we can do. Now, most of your list is very possible. And the other part of your list may be interrupted by life happenings. What did you go through this year? Put that into perspective before you go be hard on yourself. But at the same time, don't build too many excuses for yourself. We still want to hold ourselves accountable. That's something that works for me. I want to give myself enough grace to know that maybe I didn't accomplish such goal by March because life happened, or I couldn't do such thing by June, and I feel like half my year just flew on by and now I'm not like where I want to be. But I know that I still can make that happen this year, right? It's still possible. But I don't want what I didn't accomplish to overshadow what I did accomplish. So I encourage you today, don't allow what you didn't accomplish or what you haven't accomplished yet to overshadow the things you did do. There's no goal too small and there's no achievement too small. Life is not a race, it's a journey. And you know that every single day you have a new chance and a new opportunity to make things happen, to live happier, to accomplish your goals, and to work on living out your dreams. I hope that today's video encourages you, that if you needed a boost to your step, this video can be that video to help launch you to your next achievement. Because it may be August, but the month is not over yet. What are you dreaming to accomplish before the end of the year. So now guys, with all that being said, with the crazy hair and everything, I just want to remind you that you have purpose. Yes, you have purpose. It may sound like a cliche or cheesy or whatever, but the reality is that you can do so much with the time that you have in your hands. So let's talk about time management right now. I know that we set goals and things that we want to accomplish by a certain timeline and time frame, and maybe life got in the way or it's going to take you a little bit longer. But what can you do with the time that you have left in your hands? And all this to say, don't allow your own pressures to yourself cause you anxiety. I want to encourage you and remind you to set realistic expectations with realistic timelines. So even if you weren't able to accomplish something by our midpoint of this year, think about what you can do to accomplish at least one goal or accomplish one more goal by the end of the year. Every single day is valuable, and just know that you have the opportunity to make things better. So whatever didn't work out how you thought, you know what? It is what it is. Don't be hard on yourself. And remember that with God, all things are possible. So now it brings me to my next point. Have you prayed about it? Have you sought guidance and help about it? Many times we want to do things our own way and in our own time. But in reality, the one who guides our step is God. He knows what's best for us in our journey. And He knows those desires and passions that He put in your heart for a reason and a purpose. But it is unto us to take those leap of faith and take action. And while you take action, you can seek help from God and guidance from the Holy Spirit. Allow yourself to grow that faith muscle and really put into practice faith and really put into practice believing in yourself and believing that there is a real God that wants to help you and bless you and open doors for you. And how great it is to know that you don't have to do it alone. So how's your year going? Well, we're mid-year and I'm actually just so tired, but I'm also excited for what is to come. Yeah, I know I said 50 million times. This year is going by so fast, but honestly, guys, it just feels like, can we just slow down a little bit? I want to do so much, but in the midst of the doing, remember to allow yourself time to rest. Allow yourself time to pause. That's okay. I feel like in today's society, we have been so conditioned to do, go. And if you're not doing 50 things, you're not doing nothing at all. And the reality is that sometimes it's not about how much you do, but the quality of what you are doing at the given time. So remember that it's okay to take a break, take a vacation, have some fun, because balance in life is essential if you want to do good at everything else. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and it brings us back to reality and it brings us back to a positive place where we can reset and reboot ourselves. And don't forget why you started, and don't forget why you're here, and don't forget why you set those goals in the beginning of the year. So you probably had the craziest 8 months of your life, but do you remember what you were so excited about towards the end of December, New Year's, when you were writing those New Year goals and when you were writing those resolutions? Allow yourself to be excited again. Allow yourself to look forward to accomplishing them. And don't allow the enemy to discourage you and make you feel like a failure because, wow, look, 8 months passed. You're wasting time. You didn't accomplish this. You didn't accomplish that. No, you're going to do it. And I want to remind you that you still have time. It's okay. Despite what society wants to tell you, and despite what any family member or friend wants to discourage you from doing, if you have something good in your hands, don't let it go and work very hard at it, because that is the true time that is not wasted. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I love you guys. Take care.